Right, so feeling moderately better. Not completely better because I realized that after waiting in line for 10 hours, the guy at the desk misunderstood me, and instead of looking for flights for me to Dulles International Airport in Washington, D.C., he looked for flights for me to Dallas, Texas. And by the time I realized it and got a hold of the other people at the desk by phoning up, by the time I realized that any other flights that would have been earlier than the one that I got are gone. But at least I figured out a way to explore the option of whether or not that was the soonest I could get out. I don't know. So I'm feeling like an idiot, but then again, I was there for 10 hours and I was exhausted, and one would think that he would know what Dulles was. I don't know. So yeah, I'm in my still very depressing hotel room, but at least now I've found the humor in it, such as the fact that I need to stand on my bed in order to operate the television. Yes, there is no way that I can get a signal to the transponder from the bed. So, that's awesome. And, besides the tininess, I found this sign. Please be aware that the fire safety sensor in this room is very sensitive. Please ensure that when using the shower, the bathroom door is closed, and exercise caution when using hair dryers, straighteners, aerosol cans, etc. close to the center. Keep the window open when possible. I don't know. So yeah, and then there's also my tiny little bathroom. It's actually nicer than the one I was in yesterday. Hello. Please keep the bathroom door closed when using the shower. Keep the shower curtain inside the bath. Right. Except then, when you close it, the curtain covers the drain, which is not what we want at all. Sorry, the lens is getting screwed up. Yeah. And then I literally just went down to the desk because the last time I was here, these many days ago on Friday night, when I ordered room service, I said I could only pay cash. And right now, I don't have any cash at all. Actually, I think I have like 10 pounds. And that's not enough for this outrageously priced room service menu. But I went down, and after forgetting my room key in my room, I then went to the desk and said, hey, I forgot my room key in my room, which apparently you need to order at the bar, which I would like to do, and also would like to get back into my hotel room. And the guy was very nice, and he was very helpful, but at the same time, he kept trying to comfort me, and I don't want you to comfort me, I want you to give me food. Like, the more you comfort me, the more I am reminded that I need comforting and want to cry. So I literally was like walking away from the desk because he was still explaining things to me. I was like, okay, oh yeah, thanks, oh, great, okay, bye, goodbye. Like, I just had to, I could not, no, it was not, oh god, I feel awful, but at the same time, I'm like, I was tearing up at the desk, and I was like, I'm not crying in front of this strange man, because then he'll just try to be chummy and be like, oh, it's alright, so you'll be able to. I'm like, I know I'm getting home. I know that. I'm also getting out of your damn hotel. I'm paying 130 pounds for this damn room. Like, what? What about this room is worth 130 pounds? Like, what? Is it for the fun of standing on my bed to look at the TV? Like, ridiculous. And then my mother has gotten me a room in the Hilton, and that is only 200 pounds for 2 nights. I don't know. It's so expensive, and I feel awful that my parents have to spend all this extra money. And my mother said something about like, oh, well, at this point, like, about whether or not I should cancel one of my one of my shuttle flights or something. And I was like, well, if it gets you, like, your $90 back, she was like, Steph, at this point, she was like, we're just spending so much more money on this than we would originally that it just, like, doesn't even matter. And I almost said, I'm sorry, but then I realized that there was no way this is my fault, obviously. I mean, not that I really thought that there was way that this was my fault. I'm just saying, I don't know. Literally, I said to one of my friends, like, where are all of the, like, New Yorkers in this? Like, where, like, Europe needs to employ more New Yorkers, because, like, this was, like, 2 inches of snow. Like, 2 or 3 inches, at least here. Like, I only saw, like, 3 inches of snow on the ground. Like, it wasn't even, like, up to my ankles. Like, actually, like, it's just ridiculous how, like, all of Europe apparently is, like, snowed in. I'm like, there's 3 inches of snow on the ground. Not even. Like, I don't know. So I was saying, like, oh, well, New York, like, they're, like, this happens, like, every day in New York in the winter. I mean, it doesn't, but humor me. And, yeah. So I think it would be really funny to see, like, some random, like, Joey Fontanetti, you know, being interviewed by, like, BBC News, and just be like, oh yeah, you guys are gonna get out of here in no time. I mean, really, this is no problem. I mean, we get this stuff, we got one like this in 96, like, it was no problem. I got you guys. You guys are gonna be out of here in no time. Like, I just think that needs to happen. That would almost make up. No, it wouldn't. No. That would almost make me smile. Ha ha ha. So yeah, as it stands, I am going home on Wednesday. And I am going to go order from room service now that I no longer still feel like crying. And I'm going to watch How to Train Your Dragon on my computer for probably the 4 millionth time, but I need it. So, it's later. I just did my impromptu temporary vlog, or whatever, if I ever actually post this one, and I just sat on my bed and found another hilarious thing about this room. Oh yes, we have some Zen photography going on here. Yeah, that really, just makes the whole room seem so much nicer. Yep, 2 rocks on a beach. Good choice. I give up on this hotel. Thankfully, my mother has booked me for the Hilton, and I will be there for the next 2 nights. Oh, thank goodness. Alright, goodbye for real. So, now I'm in the Hilton, which is arguably a much nicer room than the place I was yesterday. I am pretty much exhausted. I did get some sleep last night, but obviously, can I not move these curtains? I can show you the snowpocalypse that Britain thinks it's having. Let's see. Oh dear. Some accumulation. What? What is that? You mean there's snow in the world? What? Madness. Yeah, this is the snow. Oh, look, there's the pool. Too bad I don't have a swimsuit. Then I could just go swim in the pool forever. You know, for the next 3 days while I'm here. Anyway, yeah. So this is much nicer. I ran into a girl from St. Andrews on the shuttle bus, basically, and it was kind of weird because I looked at her and I went, I know you from somewhere. And she said, yeah, I feel like I recognize you. Still don't, I mean, and then she said, I go to St. Andrews. I was like, yeah, I had a feeling that was where I knew you from, like, because we're all here. And she was like, yeah, I know, it's ridiculous, but still don't really actually know where I know her from. Awkward? No idea. Still confused. But yeah, so plan for today is to get some breakfast, first of all, and then I'll probably go to, and then I will go into the city and run around with my friend Audrey. Sure, I will film more of it, and we will weep together. I'm feeling a little bit better. My mind is still boggled that he didn't, Dallas, oh my god. But I am slowly becoming numb to the fact that that happened. And yeah, so food into the city. Yes, that is the plan for today. Right, so nice as this hotel is, at the same time, this is what the hallway looks like. Right, so I'm in yet another hotel. Oh my god, my flight to Dublin was delayed to the point that there was no, I was supposed to leave at 8 o'clock to get to Dublin at like 9:30, to leave Dublin at 10:45. My flight to Dublin was delayed until 10. That clearly wasn't happening. So, after a very long time at the desk with two different people, once with the guy that thought I said Dallas, clearly, I had contemplated bringing that up, but I didn't. Tact. And, then with the woman who is arguably one of the most helpful people I've ever met, because she was just, like, moving heaven and earth to try and get me home. And it was just, like, fantastic, and I forgot to get her name, but I'm thinking of sending them an email about her anyway, and just being like, I don't know, she was the nice blonde one. Like, something like that. She was awesome. And now, hopefully, I'm going home tomorrow, which is Thursday, which I'm probably not going to be able to post any of these until after I'm home. Hopefully, home. Oh my god. But, yeah, so now I'm in the Holiday Inn right next to the zoo, which I might go to because, hello, it's the zoo. And then, but yeah, I'm at the Holiday Inn, which has arguably the best view. Okay, this is not doing it justice. The best view of my stay. Ah, very pretty. Could have done without seeing it if that meant that I would be home. Also, it kind of smells like smoke in here, but apparently it's a non-smoking room. But it smells like old cigarettes. Who knows? It also smells like fart, because I keep farting. It's not something I need to share. Awkward. So yeah. But now I'm flying home tomorrow, leaving Edinburgh, going to Amsterdam at 6 o'clock in the morning, and then on from Amsterdam to Minneapolis, and then from Minneapolis to DC. So, yeah. It's gonna be a long... I don't care how long the day is, I just want to be home by the end of it. I don't care how long it takes tomorrow, as long as I'm home by the end of it. I just want to be home. Tomorrow, hopefully. Tomorrow. Crow just flew past the window. Can't even speak anymore. I got like 3 hours of sleep. Crow just flew past the window. It was kind of epic. Unless it was an omen. I hope not. Whatever. Screw omens. I don't believe in omens. Although, really, if my flight is cancelled tomorrow, clearly God wants me in Scotland for some reason, and I'm just gonna have to start scouring the nation to find it out. It's gonna be great. I'll film it. It'll be a documentary. It'll be epic. I'll win a Sundance thing. I don't know. That's the plan. That's my plan if my flight is cancelled tomorrow. I am going to win an independent documentary award. That's how I'm gonna make up for it, not going over Christmas. Right. Gonna take a nap now, and then go to the zoo. And, yeah. Hopefully I will be home tomorrow.